Hi guys, welcome back to the Humble Gamer channel. I'm the Humble Gamer, and for the first time since February this is more of the Black Sun D&D campaign. As you remember last time, they got onto the Oath Keeper after having some other dealings beforehand. Please do go back and check episode 2, part 1, 2 and 3. And we left it in a very big cliffhanger situation because I had a phone call that I had to take. But we're back now, and as you can see on party cam just down there, we have from left to right, we have Mr. Chris Shaunig playing Captain Callahan. We have Marc Alden Taylor is back with us playing Ash. We have Jim Kelly making his debut on the channel, who will be playing his character later on. I won't introduce too much about him so far. We have Sam Wall, who is playing Scope, and we have David Mitchell, who is playing Rusty. So,
it's not the worst university challenge we've ever seen.
it is, and so you'll start up at 10. No, so here's the intro, and you'll join us back in the game.
The year is 4454. Earth has been destroyed after Sol went supernova, and humanity now finds themselves living amongst the stars with alien races beyond their imagination. Civil war, distrust, politics are all still rampant within human society, and they are only heightened by what some feel is an overreaching alien influence that threatens the old ways of true humanity. Others, of course, welcome the alien influence and seek to learn all that they can from these new and interesting races. Then, into the middle of everything comes a mysterious, powerful and dark vessel simply known as the Black Sun. It seems to have no agenda, no mission, other than to create chaos and havoc throughout the galaxy, attacking human spaceships and settlements without provocation and leaving no survivors. What the galaxy needs now, more than ever, is a band of dedicated heroes who can stand between the Black Sun and those whom it would destroy.
Right, okay, so we left it in a battle situation. We just had Byw Hyrdan's go, the captain of the bad guy ship, and it is actually now Layla's go. As you remember, one piece of bookkeeping. Sam Wall, I basically dicked Sam's character over by getting an attack roll wrong.
So now back to full health.
So he's now back to full health. I'll explain fully another time, probably in one of the breaks. So it is now Layla Hyrdan's go, so if I can just get her stuff out. Well, the first thing Layla is going to do is she is desperately going to try and she looks at her father, the captain, who is now leaning over Rusty, who is sat on the chair. Oh, he's on the phone. That is brilliant. I love that. So she looks down at her father and says, "Father, please don't." And
oh, terribly. Oh, of course not. Everybody have a good day. Mazel tov.
He does not say that.
Have our ship. Yeah, have a new ship.
He basically says, "Well, you've thrown your lot in with these vagabonds who decide to attack my ship. I see no reason I should listen to you anymore." And with that, she's not going to attack. What she's going to do, she's going to take 5, 10 next to David. And now we come to, for the first time actually in this encounter, we come to Ash. You are on the ship. What do you want to do?
I want to open all the airlocks. No, I'm joking. I don't really want to.
You can if you want to.
I will do it. Okay, I can see all this is happening and watching the screen.
Yeah.
I know everybody's getting fucked up.
Yep. Sorry, I'm listening to you.
Can I? Obviously, I'm watching. Have they been able to beat him up? Have they been able to hit him at all?
The only person who's come close to hitting him is Callahan, who missed.
Okay, so no one's come close to him. He hasn't taken any damage.
Nope, he's full health.
No one else is.
What are the lasers like on
No one
our
else has
ship?
actually had an opportunity.
The lasers on your ship are with somebody.
I think we're only on like the second round of combat.
Yeah, this is only the second round of combat.
Actually, no, if it's Marc's goes to first.
No, it's the second round because it started with.
Actually, no, I haven't got the good info.
Because I mean, if
Should
I
do.
could always try.
Maybe.
Are we all linked up?
Yeah, you've got a link.
No, I think
Terry
I
Oh,
might
Terry
very
might have it,
quickly
okay.
then use the communicators to see if they want me to go start the ship up.
Oh.
Go for it.
And maybe start gunning where they are.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't have the.
That's fine. I'll have a look for it.
Thanks.
Start blasting the shit out of the air if they want me to.
But yeah, so you have.
Guys, what do you think is a good idea?
Are they on comms, by the way?
Yeah. Check, yeah. That's what I'm doing. It's a free action, just checking. How do you guys feel about me starting the ship up and maybe just open firing the lasers?
Are we docked though? Are we docked?
You are docked, but I think it's only fair to point out to you that you didn't close any doors behind
Yeah,
you.
we did.
You didn't.
Yeah, somewhere back we've got an extra gas mask and then we blocked the air that's behind us.
Yeah, but I mean, on this ship, you haven't closed any of the doors behind
Oh.
No, we haven't actually. Can I close the door behind me?
On your turn.
Okay.
you. On your turn, yes, you can if you want to.
Because if you guys would rather, I'd actually come in. I could probably come in and give you some help in combat. Otherwise, wait. As a hologram, is he dead?
He is dead.
Would
Yeah.
he count as undead?
Yes, he would.
Okay, I'm coming in.
Okay.
You're going to need to help me in this.
Holograms! I can do this!
I can do this.
Just so you know,
Yep.
you might want to get a gas mask on first.
Okay. Do we have spare gas masks in the ship?
Yeah.
We've got one each.
Some of the little main done.
Cool. Then, well, I'm assuming that I've been there ready and prepared for that anyway.
Yeah.
So I'll,
Just a gentle reminder.
I will follow in.
Okay. Cool. Are you going to take a full round action to move all the way in?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I will move as far as I can move. In fact, if I go, can I use my double to go 60? Run it basically.
Yeah.
Cool.
There you go.
Oh, these are the weapons.
That's the ship. So yeah, where do you want to end up?
And each of these are 5, I take it?
Yeah, each one is 5.
That's the doors. 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'll move to there.
Fantastic. You are just outside the door to the bridge of the other ship. And that is your go. And now it is Stoke.
Am I still on the floor?
No, we are going to
Cool.
assume that you've got up in the
Right.
time
Well.
between, in the 3 months between
Tell me where to...
between sessions. I'm going to give you the chance to get up.
Awesome. Right, so, I just need to know who's who again, please.
Right. Ash, Callahan, you,
Yeah.
Terry,
Yeah.
Layla, Dave, Rusty, and you.
So I need to try and get you, okay. So, I'm going to try my skirmish.
Okay, go for it.
So what I first need to do is move 5 and 10. So, if I go 5, 10,
Yeah, the archer's the bad guy.
do I have clear line of sight? Well, what about 5, 10? What about there?
I would say you've probably got clearer line of sight there. Yeah.
Right, well in that case,
I'm sitting down.
I shall.
Yes, and David is sitting down.
In that case, I'll shoot Rusty in the head.
I will try to shoot him with my rifle.
Okay.
Which probably doesn't work, because I've got a 9.
You've got a 9. No AV or anything.
Huh?
No, is that a flat 9? You got all, is that?
No, it's not flat, that's 6.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You aim this between your two compatriots' shoulders. You sort of notice what's going on. You sort of lean a little bit further forward onto the console,
Cry softly.
and this just sort of whizzes just past this point. Which you've made a move as well. So that brings us to Captain Callahan.
Right, the pistol.
Yep, go for it.
It's got no charge in it because the last.
Yeah, so it's one. So it's the lowest one, isn't it? 1d4.
Roll 4. So put back shot range, so 8 in total, so it's not gonna hit.
Yeah, no, it's not going to hit him. And again, just sort of whizzes past. Which
But
means
then I've got one charge now, yeah, right? That's one round. Because you can shoot your normal one.
yes.
And let the charge build up
Yes.
on you. So
Yes. Yes. So you have one charge. Do you want to move at all?
I will move 5 foot step back that way, if possible.
This
Towards
way?
you, yeah. So we're still in line of sight with.
Yeah. Which now brings us to Rusty. What are you going to do?
I've found the folder which contains stuff about hologram system.
Yes, you've got to the hologram system folder.
Can I just do another hacking attempt?
You can do another hacking attempt. Yeah.
That's an
It's an 8. You type in as much as you can. The screen just flashes red with locked, and then returns to as it was.
Shit.
You shall have a chance to move, or you can take the worst defensive stance ever.
Fuck it. Can I turn around and shoot?
Yeah, no, that's a round action.
I'll move.
So you're gonna get out of the chair. Cool.
If I withdraw...
Now, just double check my extra DM. Standing out of a chair, does that count as a?
Or kind of like a...
I would say no.
Okay, yeah,
So I'll get
cool.
up on the floor.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, you can.
would that movement provide an attack of opportunity?
Moving backwards, no.
It's only 5 foot.
Yeah, it's your feet. Yeah, so cool.
I did that.
And now it is his go.
Oh shit, I do that.
What is he going to? What am I going to do to you? What am I going to do? Well, he's intelligent, and you've just tried to kill him. So yes.
I was just checking my Facebook on his computer.
Okay. He turns and faces and stares you, Rusty, dead in the eyes, and says, "I strongly suggest you do not try turning me off again." And then what he does, could you please roll a will save? Okay. You feel lessened. You don't take any damage, but you feel decidedly like you really don't want to try that again, and you're not entirely sure you want to try anything against him again. It's almost like the only way I can describe it is without to get too deep. It's almost like how an attack of depression feels. You feel like you don't want to try it, not because you don't want to hurt him, but because you just think it's going to fail.
Yeah. Okay,
So, okay, and he is going to take. I was using that square, wasn't it? Directly over to you, and he is still staring you, dead in the eyes. Which brings us back to Layla's go. And she... Really? You didn't want to go with the Eric Clapton one? Layla!
There was a girl I went to school with called Layla, and like, I could not see her without going.
At this point, Layla, she can see, when you look at Byw at the moment, he's got this sort of very mad look in his eyes. He doesn't look like, you never found him particularly sane from the moment you stepped on the bridge, but he's looking even more out of it right now.
We're talking about Rusty then,
No, not Rusty.
You never look quite sane.
Yeah, well, I mean, also true, but yeah, he's looking particularly mad, and you kind of get this when you look. If you look at Layla at this point, you sort of get this feeling of she's seen this before.
Right.
And so she, from one of her pouches, just pull out a very small laser pistol and points it directly at her father. She takes a quick step there.
Point
So,
blank range.
almost point blank range. And basically says, I don't want to, but I will. I will, I promise you. And he sort of looks at her and says, and he sort of looks at her and almost puts the point of the gun
On her holographic box.
on his head.
Wow, that's one messed up family relationship.
And he says, be my guest. And so she pulls the trigger.
Oh, those are style.
And if she misses at that range, I will laugh. Oh, how I will laugh.
Show pistol on the show.
Yes, she does. She hasn't used it yet because she's primarily
Yeah.
not a fighter.
You know when you're trying to get on the books and it's just not working?
And she does actually.
Yes.
No, she's close enough to hit him.
That's the first person here.
Yeah.
You got a fighter.
But it passes straight through.
Ah, what a kid.
Interesting.
Passes straight through. So, that is Layla's go, which brings us back to
Well,
Mr. Bishop.
Monkey, monk. What about Terry?
Pants? Actually, yeah, Terry hasn't gone.
Right.
Terry hasn't gone. So we'll give Terry a go now. And I'm going to need to
Are we sure he's actually here?
Yes, because
I don't remember him being there.
no, he is there. He actually helped you a lot with this. He actually helped you with a couple of strength challenges,
Oh, yes,
opening
he did,
doors.
didn't he?
Yeah. And he is going to. He did pass a one or two to get away. He's going to do the only thing he knows how. Where is... Oh, no, he can't from... Oh, no, yes he can. No, he can't from there. So... yeah, so I'm trying to figure out who the hell the miniatures are. And he's going to squeeze by you two. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Yes, Terry.
30, and he's going to help, and he's going to flank. Is that flanking one in front, one behind?
Yeah.
New DM.
No, it's just because you play a mage.
I do play a mage campaign, stay the fuck away from everything. I got close that one time, very recently, didn't go well. And he is going to do...
Do you want to come out yourself?
and he's going to do... no damage whatsoever. He tried his flurry and just, again, just...
You can't do it with a full movement. Flurry can only be done if you take 5 percent.
Ah, in that case...
Full movement, you only have to tag once.
In that case he did a fist and it still didn't hit. So... tried to punch a hologram. And it still didn't hit. So... now we come to...
I would like to try and turn undead.
Okay.
You said he is undead, so...
He is undead, yeah.
As my class, as a cleric. I will try and turn undead.
I think what we'll do is because of no, never mind. I'll talk to you about that later. But it's good. It's good. You can go with it.
Okay, cool.
You can go with it.
Unfortunately, though, I do have to roll with disadvantage.
Yes, you do.
Because it's based around my charisma.
Yes,
and
you
it's no
do.
hit dice also, if I
Yeah, he's hit dice of the enemy basically.
Hit dice of the enemy.
Yeah,
Hit
so-
dice of the enemy.
I mean, yeah, tell us, but we can tell you the result. So basically, Ashton's roll a turning check, which is a D20.
Yeah.
This is charisma.
Yeah.
To see if you can turn. So if he matches or beats the hit dice, whatever the hit dice is, you can turn it basically, or attempt to turn it.
Okay.
And if not, it fails instantly.
Okay.
That's the first thing. And then he does. He rolls 2d6 because his cleric, because he's level 2, and charisma 5. Charisma modifier for level.
This dude counts as an incorporeal, right?
He is incorporeal. Yes.
I can't use my skirmish damage until it's changed.
Okay.
Give it a try.
Yeah, go for it.
Ha! Fuck! Unlucky! One of the rolls is really good. Unfortunately, the other roll's absolutely shit.
What was the other roll?
Well, One of the rolls was a 16.
Okay.
Okay. The other rolls a 1.
A natural one.
No,
Okay.
no, it's a natural 2.
Oh, natural
So I've
2.
got -1 to my charisma.
Ah, okay. So yeah,
Failed.
that doesn't work. Do you want to move at all?
He's not really going to pay me any attention doing that. I'm kind of outside his room.
Yeah,
so,
he's
like that.
he so far hasn't paid any attention to you whatsoever. So you're gonna stay as you are?
Yeah, I'll stay right here.
Wonderful. That brings us back to scope.
As he's incorporeal,
Yes.
I can't actually do my skirmish.
Okay.
So I'm just going to take a shot,
Okay. Yep. Go for it.
which is a natural 15, which makes it 18.
And yep, you've hit him. So if you could roll damage for me.
4.
4 damage.
4 plus 2, so it's 6.
6 damage. Wonderful.
And then,
Yeah.
I think it's 5 or 6.
Wonderful.
I've got cover.
Okay. And that brings us back to Captain Callahan.
I can't shoot from there. 'cause
You don't have a clear shot at him at the moment, no.
Can I tumble?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to tumble to. What square is she in? She's kind of in the middle. She in.
She is in that one, yeah.
I'll tumble to here.
Okay, so next to the chair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check.
Yep.
11.
Yeah, probably not.
15 is
15.
Yeah, 15 is what you need, so
Okay, so where do I get to then?
you'll probably get to there and then hit Layla.
Okay. Right.
But
Oh shit, sorry.
yeah.
That's such a dirty laugh, I
But
apologise.
just to clarify, oh yeah, they're in 2 squares directly in front of you, so you can try a shot. It wouldn't
I
be.
can. It'll be a like.
It'll be a it'll be a minus something, yeah.
It's normally -4 shooting combat.
Yeah.
I'll try it.
I'm trusting the DM. I'm trusting my other DM
It's
here.
normally a -4 shooting combat.
Yeah.
We're doing well so far. It was a good score.
Yes. Once.
You know that scene,
It was a
you know that
minus
scene in
2.
Point Break where Keanu Reeves lies on the floor and points his gun in the air?
Yeah.
Was
That's
it
pretty much what
6?
you
You
do.
got 6.
It's not what Chris is just doing.
I think so, yeah.
I don't think I've rolled any double figures at all.
I don't think you have in this combat at all, even
I mean, like in the campaign.
in the campaign.
Apart from
Okay,
that time where
so-
you wanted to check out that hairstyle.
We return now to Rusty.
My friend is
So that effect, can I not do anything that'll... Well, do I not want to do anything that'll cause him harm?
You are taking at the moment -2 on attack rolls, damage and saves.
I'm just going to say... There's not going to be much left of you when your program's in the recycle bin. And I'm going to try and tumble back to the seat. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
go.
Can you tell me?
Have you got tumble?
Yeah, have you got tumble
No.
stuff?
Do I have a 5-foot step in? Like into that space again?
You are going to be squeezing between him and Layla.
There.
Yeah.
That would be a...
That would be an AOP.
No, look
Three
through
for us.
that step. He's not moving through his square, and you can
True.
move through allies.
It's true. Yeah.
But also, you just move it down one square to the next. So
Yeah,
unless his console is taking up enough space that you can't fit in that square, it should be
Yes.
Yeah, go for it then.
legit.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Dive through.
I'm going to try and get on the computer.
Okay. In that case, that'll be another hacking check.
Sounds like what? Guitar.
It's not. That'll. Oh, it might be guitar actually with this stuff. What'd you get?
That's a 20, bitch.
That is a 20. The screen is as you left it. It was on the same folder. You are now through to the holographic algorithm folder.
Delete.
You can't just delete. It is
Well,
it is a screen of code
In what language?
in binary.
So I understand.
So you understand it. You know what you're dealing with. but you've now made it into the core of his fold, and that is your move done.
Oh, dude, I can read binary as well.
And you'll never guess whose turn it is.
I'm just going to quickly.
He just cried softly.
This is the only thing he's scared of.
And he unsurprisingly turns. And if you could now. What is your.
That one? Yeah. I was behind Layla. Well, not a coward. I'm just a scout.
Clever. You're clever is what you're doing.
Yeah, you're using the
You don't
using the
know
environment.
her, she's not our friend.
What
she's not
is
part of
your
our team.
touch
You fucking
armor
shit.
class, please? 10.
I'll probably do it against one of you guys as well, to be fair.
That's
There's a reason why he's What's this? Nice knowing everyone.
And
You'll be fine.
If he misses on a touchdown.
you see his hands start to glow. He reaches forward, but you just.
and again! Second time, man!
He missed on a
You
touchdown.
touch me,
You, presumably you saw the reflection in the computer screen and.
Wow.
Yeah, shit. That's
That's a bitch. That's what that is. That's a motherfucking bitch.
So that is now Layla's turn. And Layla is...
Layla's some on the shit, isn't she?
Yes, Layla was his daughter, who was in suspended animation.
Well, she still is, but...
She's not. She's there.
yeah, she's still suspended animation, she's not in this fight.
Yeah.
No, she's still his daughter.
Yeah, she's still his daughter, yeah. That doesn't change.
That's what I was getting at. They're all round, bitches.
She is going to have another go with her.
Can we suggest to her to step in front of her mum, so maybe she'll take one for a 5-3 fight and step that way, so she might get a better chance of actually hitting her dad.
You can suggest.
Hey, get the fuck out of the way.
There we go.
And she agrees. So she where have you ordered to go? That way?
So she gets flanking.
Yeah, wonderful.
Get back in your pod.
And so now she is going to have another go with her pistol. And I've lost that dice, oh god.
Oh, looky!
This is all going so well. I'll use my other one.
I see her blind one.
And she pulls the trigger. And it hits him. And it hits him.
I'm longside.
For
21.
5 points of damage. And that takes her.
And as she shoots it, she says, "That's for the pony you never got me."
And that brings us back round to Terry, who is now
Sorry. Terry.
who is now with flanking. Once I've got my other D20 back.
Well, actually, does flanking work on incorporeal?
Other DM?
Flanking will work.
Does it?
It's only if you can't
Critical
crit.
won't work.
Oh, would it?
Because the cancer's dead. you can
Yeah,
flank
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, flanking will hurt. But
I didn't realise you could. Yeah, cool. That's good to know.
and then Terry, let me get his character sheet up.
Flanking is more about they can't defend both sides.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
That's good to know. They can't crit.
Crits only work on people with vital organs.
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
So Terry does this time try his flurry of fists because he's not moving.
And
The first one passes harmlessly through.
Smacks Layla on the other side.
The second one,
Like higher level monks and clerics and stuff can crit on deaths, can't
Because they was.
they? Right.
Monk time.
and the second one, when you, even as a hologram, there is some sort of physical presence within you, helping project you. And by stroke of luck, Terry manages to actually get whatever physical presence is there. And he's flanking. Remind me of the flanking bonus.
Shoot to attack.
Plus 2
No,
to
no
attack.
damage this attack.
Yeah, that's fine then. He definitely. Oh, yeah, definitely. And he hits him for 3 points of damage.
Well done, Terry.
Which brings us now back to Archbishop.
Alright, in which case I shall take a free 5-foot step.
Go for it.
So I'm now flanking with Rusty.
Yeah, although, does it work if Rusty's facing the opposite way? Because Rusty isn't actually...
If not,
The guy's facing me.
he did just dodge his attack.
He is
so
facing you, yeah, so yeah, I'll give you the flanking. Yep.
And I'll try him.
Yeah, go for it.
Natural 20.
Brilliant!
Shall I want me to roll to see if it goes critical?
Yes, if you can just, if you...
Question.
Yes.
With rolling to see if it goes critical, do I still roll an advantage for that?
No, just you roll on that roll.
Just that one dice?
So, yeah.
That will be 23.
Yeah, that's a critical.
Okay, cool.
That's not critical.
Oh yeah, that's not critical.
Yeah, you can crit it, but don't worry.
You can. Sweet.
Hold on, no.
It's undead.
Undead.
If you're undead, you can't. If it's...
No, he is undead, he does count as undead, so you
Basically,
can't...
it's got no like...
He's incorporeal. So
Yeah, because he is incorporeal.
You can't do max damage.
You can't get him, but you can now do max damage.
Okay, my max damage is 11.
1, 2, 3. What do you do?
Hey! Okay, I'm assuming it's like, I'm thinking like Rimmer's power
Yeah, it's a
core.
light B, yeah.
So I'm thinking, I've seen Terry's caught the power core.
Yeah.
Just reach in with my power fist, grab it, just crush it,
Yeah.
drop that to the floor.
And you sort of see, he sort of contorts as his only remaining physical presence happens. You and your computer
I'm
screen...
just gonna go, just give me 10 more seconds.
On the computer screen you just see warning lights coming up everywhere. Layla sort of watches in horror as her father's face contorts and it glows brighter and whiter, and then eventually and there's a bright flash of light, Ash falls over and he is gone.
Hooray!
Well done, gentlemen.
Brush my hands off.
Well done, gentlemen, indeed. So, so the ship now is yours. You're out of combat.
You'd never have won that if you went for the captain.
So yeah.
Well, the fact that you're
So-
speaking as if you're a character, you're like, yeah.
As the sort of dust settles from the encounter, Layla sort of looks at where her father used to be.
Well, that was enlightening.
That's awful. Layla looks at where her father used to be and sort of goes, "It's done. It's done."
That prick was your father? My condolences.
Well, he hadn't been my father for quite some time. Before he threw me into stasis, as I'm sure you're aware, he decided to experiment, and, well, judging by what I've seen around here, things went badly wrong. At this point, a thought just suddenly hits, and she goes, "You didn't turn on the main power, did you?"
You asked us this earlier.
Well, I've just been through a battle and just watched my father die.
No.
Forgive me if you didn't. Oh, thank
This
you.
is the only power source,
Right.
other than one makeshift one we found on the way in.
Right. In that case, I will. I just need to go to the medical bay for just a second. And she sort of,
Why?
Why? You are wearing breather units. I was exposed to the air before and now. Before I went to
I
stasis.
only asked because if you've got anything to do with all that, this weird canister of strange liquid, got anything to do with this?
This one. Where did you find that?
In the medical bay.
And she takes off one end of it, and there's this long needle, and she just literally straight in,
Straight to a heart.
just above.
Okay, thank God.
I'm doing it so YouTube can see it. It's probably more into the thigh sort of region.
Try and help me out.
Didn't
I
go
mean-
in fives.
And you see this the tiniest little bubble pop through, indicates when the liquid has passed. And she then, "Thank you for finding this.
What is it?
This is the cure. for NQ74.
So this is 75.
This is NQ75, yes. I am not proud of what my father did. I am not proud that in the early days of his experiments I helped him. As soon as I discovered what he was doing, I cut off all ties with the experiments and left him to do what he wanted to do. I tried several times to dissuade him, but as you have seen, my father can be a very singular-minded person.
Like most men then.
This NQ74, it's airborne, right?
It is, yes.
Will it survive in the vacuum of space?
I do not believe so.
We gotta destroy this ship.
You don't believe so?
I don't believe so, no.
Anyone good with bombs?
Every few minutes.
So do we have an explosives expert? Or?
We've got is there any whatever was powering your father, surely that power source must be quite volatile.
It is, once it is fully powered, it's only running on auxiliary power at the moment.
Have we got enough power to open up the doors?
The airlock.
Yeah.
We are technically wearing breath masks.
I can go back to the ship. Everyone goes back to the ship.
I think that's
the shit out.
probably a safer way of doing it.
There'll be no shields.
Everyone goes back to the ship. If I stay here for a few moments, maybe strap myself in, and can I hook into the computer systems like I do a lot?
There is no... Ooh, actually, no, hold on. This is a more modern ship than Garrison. Yes, you probably could.
Okay, well then if everybody goes back to our ship.
Yeah.
This is one thing I'd like to check on here first.
Are there any files to do with Castro Fox on the computer?
You can do a hacking check.
I'll just download all the files and bring them across.
You can do that,
We'll
yeah.
have to do a hacking check when we get back on our ship.
It'll give you more time to go through everything.
Yeah, but when you're on the ship, you could maybe take a 20.
Yeah.
So.
Just Castro Fox doesn't kill us all.
Yeah, I'll happily do it.
One final search of the room.
You can do one final search of the room, yes.
Fat boy.
18.
Fat boy, sorry.
It's just the bridge, there's not an awful lot there. You do manage to find, underneath his console, you do manage to find the same thing you found on your ship, the black box. And of course the ship is currently powered down, so you can access it if you can physically take it if you wish.
They got on board and we'll have a look at where they've been.
Yep, okay, add that to the party loop. But other than that, there were no crew on the bridge. There haven't been crew on the bridge for quite a long time. You don't know how long he's been there, but it seems like most personal possessions were taken from the bridge and moved to other parts of the ship at an earlier date.
Layla, we've searched the ship already. Are there any things on here like hidden stashes of weapons or equipment that we might
No,
have
it
missed
was.
that could be useful to us at all?
It was a medical ship. We were never supposed to be doing anything volatile, let alone combat. However, if you will welcome me onto your ship, even for just the meantime, I'm hoping you're not suggesting, Mr. Bishop, that well, whoever you are, she doesn't know who you are. If you,
I just came running in and killed her father.
I do hope that
That's Callahan.
I do hope that your friend here isn't suggesting that I remain on the ship. Should you wish to
I'm sure he's
empty
suggesting
us
that.
into the vacuum of space.
Are you contagious?
She's just.
I've just taken the antidote, so no, I will be fine. I mean, I will not be at full strength for a while.
What skills can you give us?
I am a fully trained doctor. I have also spent some time studying alien linguistics and
She's got my vote.
aliens. I am also a xenobiologist, so I can understand.
What's that about aliens?
She's spent. You're not here. You don't know.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter to you. You know nothing.
Shut up, John.
Go, mate.
You know nothing, John Snow.
I have no purpose here anymore. This is a dead ship, and my one last connection to it is
Dead.
dead. So
We are currently travelling to refit our own ship we're in need of repairs. If you want to join us and take you as far as we're going, then we'll decide if you want to part ways then.
I think that would be most prudent, yes. So in that case, I shall clear the medical supplies chest we have in the medical bay, and you are welcome to whatever we have left.
Sounds good to us. Medical studies. Have you ever come across the name Jonathan Shue?
It rings a bell, but I was more xenobiological and what you would call straight medicine. He was much more on the psychological and mechanical side of things. I looked at him for reference, but never really for any great detail.
While this conversation's going on, I'm just going to sit down at the console.
Yes, that's absolutely fine.
Go through files, see if you find anything interesting.
Yeah, that's fine. Do a quick. Are you going to do you want to take 20 on it, or no?
Well, I'm just going to download it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I've gone as soon as I saw my face and back.
Yeah, so you're on the ship.
I'm going to wander over because obviously I've got the black box, and I'm just going to say you can access this on our ship.
Okay, so I haven't tried the newer technology.
No, it needs to go to a terminal. You can't access it on your ship, but you are travelling to.
No, we can't. We have
somewhere.
to get a terminal to be able to access this. Unfortunately, our ship does not contain the technology we need.
Alright. I'll tap you on the shoulder to see you at the ship.
Okay, so then you're gone. You're going as well. Layla goes as well. So it is just.
I will make sure I'm attached into the pilot's chair.
Yeah, there is
properly strapped down.
There is, a la the new Star Trek. There's a sort of seatbelt that comes across.
Properly strapped in. I want to make sure that I don't move out of this chair.
Yeah.
That was quite. The ship got any weapons?
It's a medical ship. It had.
Nothing to defend themselves if they're attacked.
From what you can see, it has very, very basic weaponry. It's got a couple of laser turrets at the front here, a couple of laser turrets at the back, and some larger weaponry at the top. But you don't suspect it's anything powerful.
Okay.
It was designed for.
Missiles or anything
No, it's designed for. You suspect its weaponry was designed for.
Very apt.
You suspect that it is designed. The weaponry that on the ship is designed more for defence and leg it rather than confrontation.
One last thing I want to check.
Yeah.
If I can.
Yeah.
The viruses and everything they've created.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that could be weaponised as a biological weapon to be added to our missile arrays.
For this one, I will ask you to do it will be a hacking check.
Don't let me spare paper from it.
Would you say, as I'm slightly plugged into everything, I should roll at advantage for that, or just roll normally?
You may be connected, but you still don't know ship passwords. You are not part of the crew, so it would be a normal roll.
Okay, cool. What's hacking under?
Hacking is under intelligence.
Yeah, I missed that. Failed that.
Apart from the virus that you've already picked up on, which Layla now has
the antibac
the antibac too, you can't find any files that aren't encrypted.
Might just take an ambi down the ship while everyone's off the ship and it's just me in here.
Yeah, sure.
Just acquire a few samples of things.
Yeah. You can, if you want to do a search in the. Let's see. There would only be. Okay, yeah. Do whatever you roll. I'll count as a ship-wide search.
I'll take 20.
You can take 20, yeah.
That'll be 26.
Wonderful. In that case, I shall write down what you find.
Cool. And then, I'll go back and say over the headset that there were slight technical difficulties with computers. Sorry for the delay.
That system was
You don't know shit. You're hacking into one part of it.
I've hacked into the entire ship. We're back here as well.
Okay.
And our own ship.
And it's because everything's not powered up. That's all of my problems going. I had to divert power to some more of the doors. And then as long as the ship's further away, I'll void the bows of the ship.
Now this is the point. At the moment, the ship is still docked, and your pilot is on the other ship.
He can pilot.
I can also pilot a ship.
Yeah.
So are you... Presumably you're now back in your captain's chair.
Captain's
I'll take control of the flight deck, or what it's called.
Yeah, the bridge.
Yeah, I think it makes it fly.
Do you want the steering wheel? I want to be the steering wheel.
I'm used to flying solo crafts. What do I do?
Just roll a pilot check.
I can assist if need be.
17.
17. Yeah, it's standard.
Yeah.
You managed to get you. It's been a while since you piloted a ship like this,
Sorry,
but
neutral.
but you kind of have a look at the controls. You think, yeah, I can probably figure my way through this. So you do, and the ship quite calmly.
Yeah. What
falls
type of ship
away.
was the garrison again?
The garrison is a military ship.
Would I get any advantage in a military vessel? Probably not.
Probably mining.
Not this
He's
particular.
familiar with them, though, isn't he?
You are familiar with them, yes, but not
Yeah.
this
not
particular kind.
type, yeah. A little TIE fighters. I was thinking when Skeb talks, it's like.
But yeah, so yeah, the garrison now. You hear the sort of of the airlock resealing. Again, you guys hear that on your ship as well. You very calmly move away. Layla sort of positions herself where she can watch what's happening on the Oathbreaker, and she remains silent throughout. Which I think pretty much leaves it down to you to.
I would like to void the bowels of this ship.
Yeah, you press the big red button, and what you guys see is the airlock open, and you see.
Survivors.
Yeah.
Ash Bishop's body flying out into space.
You see a quick flash of white smoke as the air is released into the space, and then dead silence. And you do also see, if you remember this little machine that was there at the front, you sort of see that come drifting out and sort of tumble over itself as it begins its new journey into the cosmos. And so, yes, what are you going to do now in a ship with no air?
Wait for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah, close the doors.
Did I notice if Ash had a gas mask on or anything?
He did. He picked
You
one
did-
up before
you
he
did
came
have a
out.
gas mask on?
I let him know, didn't I?
Yeah.
You did have a gas mask on?
Not me, but obviously you're in.
Cool.
Do we? Is there like a Geiger counter of how much toxicity there is in the air around this?
Because it's a sizable ship, but you reckon that. How long did you have the doors open for?
Oh, no, it wasn't needed.
Yeah. It wouldn't.
Bloody why not?
Less than that. You're in the vacuum of space. The air would just go.
Maybe a minute.
Yeah, 60 seconds or something. And if you could do. Just do a straight intelligence roll for me.
Yeah, my intelligence is awful. That'll be a 4.
Yeah, you've done enough. You
You
look around.
fuck off.
You look around, sort of sniff the non-air, and go, "Yeah, it's done."
Cool.
And then, cool. And you're gonna make your way back to.
Um,
You're gonna let them know, or you're gonna try and see if there's an escape pod, or.
I'll let them know.
Do what?
Cool. Yeah. So.
One in need of lift, or
Oh,
one in
no.
need of pickup.
He said that's like his eyes were too bad.
Yep. So if you could roll another pilot check for me.
I'll write on that.
Yeah, you roll it on the board.
So it's 17.
Yep. So again, fairly standard. You dock up. You hear the.
You just stopped.
Hey!
Yeah.
Mate, we didn't just dock, we space docked. Space docking.
Stop flirting with each other.
In space, no one thinking you duck.
I dock. Yeah, I dock too, definitely.
And
Just for the sake of the DM as well, mate.
those are what you found
Sweet.
on the Oathkeeper.
Just as a thing for you, man. I'll be in the one of the barracks doing my rifle.
Oh.
Yeah. Cool.
Just scratching the chin. Nothing of it.
The final one.
Bridge.
Yes.
Just
Is that an actual
Spinning around the
item?
camera check.
What is that?
No, they're all liquids inside canisters.
Oh, so it's black. It looked like it's a blade.
No, not a shiny
it's
blade. Not a shiny
Thick,
blade.
Shiny blade? Sweet.
No, thick, shiny, and black.
As I've downloaded, obviously I'm downloading all the information.
Yeah.
Could I take time trying to find out what all this is?
You can.
On the other side, like, I mean, over time. Not
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You can. In the same way that in normal D&D, a mage would be reading a book and stuff, you can take your time, you can analyse them.
I will share this information with the captain.
Of course, yes.
Privately.
Yes, of course. And with that, gentlemen, you have completed an episode which was called The Oathkeeper. So,
do we need to terminate the video feed? Say goodbye to you and then say hello again.
No, we have been playing over an hour, so I think we customarily take a break after 60 minutes of play.
Boom.
So,
It's been an hour already.
yeah. Yeah, it has been an hour already, gents.
Wow.
So, well done, you have beaten the Oathkeeper, the first real test I've handed you. If Marc hadn't been here this week... So, we'll be back in the channel, you'll see us in another week on the next Saturday, but we'll be back in the next couple of minutes, guys, so thank you very much, see you next week.
Boom!